Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever you have the opportunity to join me. I'm Dr. Jan. This is Russell Institute of Learning Sidebar Education. I am so glad you are with me. Please like, follow, share, and comment. We really have to get a conversation going. And I've been talking about future of education, where we should be heading in project-oriented learning, making sure the parents and everyone that are vested stakeholders should be involved. Well, we're going to take a little turn. Sometimes we just have to go back to the beginning and think. I have a little brochure here. It's called Born to Read, How to Raise a Reader. I am letting you know that I am an avid reader, enjoy reading. My children, they like to read, but their lives have gotten so hectic. When they were growing up, they had to have so much reading every day at home. I know my children that I teach have to document 30 minutes of reading every day. And there are some children who just love reading more than others. However, research does show the more you read, the better reader you become. The more reading you accomplish, the greater your comprehension, because you will have a broader knowledge just because of the reading, and you just get better. You really get better. So I forgot to turn that off. Oh my goodness, we're going to end it, and I'm going to mute it. Oh my goodness. I usually mute it, so here we go, because we're live. So I also know that for my daughter, I started reading to her before she was born. And so when this says the joy of sharing books is a gift you give children from the time they are born, but I believe you can do it before. I believe that once you know you are pregnant and you start talking to your baby, they can hear your voice. Remember, your voice vibrates through your body, your vocal cords, all of those areas, and so the baby can hear you. So again, reading, I believe, can happen before birth, so that this is a good way to start education. Chanting nursery rhymes, singing songs, and reading stories can comfort and entertain even the youngest child. And I like to read. I want to say love, but again, if you remember, somewhere back in the beginning, we say love too often. I love chocolate, I love candy, I love this, but I love to read. And I like to read to children. I like to get my eyes going. I like to give the change in my voice. So reading is a great way to keep a child's interest. Parents, child care providers, teachers, and other adults interested in the development of young children have a wealth of good books from which to choose. Also, just storytelling. And so I'm wanting to read here, Sharing Books. They give us a little bit of an ABC. We're going to do A today, and then we'll keep going tomorrow. So we can spread this over the next couple of days, taking a little light turn to our education. Sharing books helps create a special bond between parent and children. Sharing books introduces children to art through illustrations. Sharing books enhances children's listening skills. Please, read to your child and ask them questions, because that is a great difficulty when we get them into school about being able to do reading comprehension and listening skills. So this is really important, parents. Sharing books introduces children to a wide variety of experiences. Sharing books helps prepare children for learning to read. And again, I can know, don't tell, you can't read. Yes, tell me what you see. That's so good. Just encourage them. Blah, 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 blah. That's so good. Encourage them. Remember, they're kids. We don't have to always be so right and proper when it comes to learning education, and they're just little. Sharing books improves and enriches the quality of children's lives. Sharing books provides fun and enjoyment for children and adults. especially if you can wind up having books before they go to bed, some books during the day. I know that my daughter, when she was little, she liked that Good Night Bear. Oh my goodness, she read the same book over and over and over. And you think, how can you hear it again and again? But guess what? It isn't about us. It's all about the children. So let's begin reading more to our children. And even if they are in primary school, they could read to us. Or if there are younger children in the family, let them read. But we need to start spending more time reading. Okay, and what if you don't have any books, but you've got a tablet? There are plenty of online free books, children books that are available. So let's not say I don't have a book. Let's find a way that our children can read, and every day they need to begin. If they can only start with 10 minutes a day, great. But I would say no less than 30 minutes a day by the time that they are in 5th and 6th grade, and they should just do it. Find a topic they like. Some boys may like more sports and horses or animals, and girls may like, the fiction. I know that Junie B. Jones and some of those are here. Some of the boys, I think there's the Wimpy, I forget if it's 5th grade, something. But don't force them to read something they may not like. And yes, they've got to do that for school. But when it's fun reading and reading for enrichment, they need to find a topic or an author or something that is their favorite, so they will just soak it up and want to read. Join me tomorrow. Let's find out what else we can do to help our children to enjoy reading, because reading does improve their education level, because the better reader you are, the more you can comprehend, and then the more you can accomplish on those tests. Yes, but you got to read them and you got to understand them to answer the questions correctly. Thanks for joining me. Again, like, follow, share, comment. This is Dr. Jan. This is Dr. Jan with Russell Institute of Learning, Sidebar Education, and I'm so glad that you joined me today.